got to take this one day at a time. You know, I can't get too excited. You know, just start from the preparation.
Coach was talking about how important it is for this team to be disciplined, not giving away plays and stuff like that. How much of that is a focus for you this week?
Oh, it's big time. Coach been talking to us about discipline and what goes on when aggression comes out. And I think the whole offseason we'll be training on that. And, our first test comes this Saturday, so I guess we'll have to see.
First test is West Virginia. Coach said they have a really good defense return. What have you seen from them on film, and what do you have to do to be successful against the Mountaineers?
They're a very great defense. They have a lot of athletes on the line, secondary, and with the linebackers. And we watch a lot of film on them, and they're very aggressive to football. They have good athletes and stuff like that. So I think for me to be successful, we just gotta stick with the game plan, take what defense gives me, and just stay disciplined and everything.
Think back to a year ago at this point. You're getting ready for week one. You've gone through the COVID off season. You're not sure the season was going to happen. It starts late. To now, after having it all and being ready to play, how much more prepared are you to go out and be successful? Remarkable the things you were able to do given all those circumstances a year ago.
I think Coach Enos and Coach Locke. I have a year under my belt now, so I guess I kind of know how things go with the preparation. So Coach Locke and Coach Enos helped me out with that a lot, and I feel more comfortable, going into another big team or another football game. So it's just I treat it like another game and just continue to stay disciplined.
What has that allowed you to, knowing where everything is, how everything works, what has that allowed you to then focus on more to prepare you?
Just more on my preparation. I know how the game days go. I think I kick off at 3:30. So, I kind of have a routine, built a routine on how to study, what time to go sleep at, time to wake up at and stuff like that. I guess you can say I'm more comfortable.
Coach Loxley was just talking glowingly about, how much you've grown over the last year and the ability to lead this team. How much pride do you take in, again, the growth, being able to lead this team? And when you hear, or hear me say that Coach Loxley says those things, how does that make you feel?
It makes me feel good. I take a lot of pride in being the leader of this football team, and it's something that's it comes with a lot of pressure, a lot of responsibility. But that's what I have in no other way. And this team, we put in a lot of hard work. And, it feels good for Coach Locke to say that, but there's a lot of responsibility to be done on Saturday.
How do you take that pressure, responsibility? Like, how do you make sure that doesn't get too much? What do you do, internal, or push it away and make sure that you're successful on the field?
I guess the people I'm surrounded by, with Coach Locke, Coach Enos, and our coaching staff, and also the players, they keep me humble. Just the brotherhood that we have in the locker room and stuff like that, it helps me not to focus on any of the social media stuff.
Can you tell us what it's like getting the first chance to lead the team in front of fans?
It's going to be a blessing. My first time being in the shell with fans and stuff like that. So, we got to prepare and stay disciplined and make sure we give them a good show Saturday.
Coach was talking about how the pressure and the expectations aren't something that's going to get to you, whether it's just being the starting quarterback or having a brother in the NFL or sort of that sort of thing. Has there ever been a point where the expectations have been a little tough to deal with?
I think just for being a quarterback, there's going to be a lot of expectations, a lot of pressure and stuff like that. And I guess throughout the years, I learned to manage that. I think that's what Coach talks about with adversity and staying disciplined to doing what I've been coached the whole off season and stuff like that. So I guess
Going off that a little bit, Mac Jones named the starter today. He was teammates with your brother, and Jalen Hurts is also starting. But Coach Enos and Coach Loxley were coaching them to the national championship game in 2018. What is that inspiration, or is there any inspiration of that kind of gives you to move forward?
That's a lot of inspiration. First of all, being my brother. Two, I kind of been around the facility with all of them. I actually played on the same team with Matt Bash 2 years ago. And seeing them grind, seeing them prepared, and the things that they did, Matt going from scout team, I think his first 3 years, first round, I mean, that's a crazy story to me. So I think, I mean, that's just crazy how all of them are starting.
You've played in many opening days in your career, from Pee Wee High School to now. What little signpost what is the priority for you on opening day? Is it that first pass, that first snap, that first hit that gets you going?
I mean, I guess the first play, I guess. I mean, just seeing what the defense gives us. We've been watching film on them the whole time. And, I mean, I guess that's always, it's like a test, you know. What's the first question? So, yeah, I think that's all I don't think about.
Taulia, I don't know if you'll be able to share this, but on a game day like this, especially with fans, what goes into preparing for that day? Like, how does your day look like leading up to game time?
I mean, this is my first. You talking about?
Yeah, just when you prepare for a game day, what does your day look like? Your routine from when you wake up to when you like suit up?
Well, first we get up, depending if it's a night day or a night game or day game. We have like church we need to get in the morning. We have breakfast, stuff like that. Meetings, all leading up to game day.
And then through that process, how do you stay like calm? How do you keep your nerves steady before you get to the field?
I mean, yeah, I guess I just listen to music. You know, that's something. Study my plays, not watch too much film, but you know, just try to keep everything good timing.
How do you think your preparation for a game this week is improved over what have you learned about preparing for a game that you're going to put into practice this week compared to last week?
I think the little details, you know, before I wasn't really big on the little details. You know, like watching, you know, how much I watch film. I guess last year I kind of took it for granted, stuff like that. So, I mean, I have Coach Enos now. Every day we have a sheet, but, you know, how we watch film and we got to fill it out and stuff like that. So I think I'll be able to take care of it.
You had Aaron Harris's name as the starting center today. Are you pretty much comfortable no matter who's in front of you there, snapping the ball, and have you guys gotten much work together during camp?
Yes, sir. I mean, Eric is a great center, as well as Jahari Branch. And, you know, those guys can do it all. You know, if they need to play guard or switch, whatever. But I'm very comfortable with Eric under center, and we had a lot of work this offseason, and he's been catching on quick. So it's been good.
Take two more for Taulia.
Taulia, how do you feel like Rakim has developed in the year that you've known him?
I mean, Rack is just getting more and more comfortable with the playbook. And he's been very busy in the film room. You know, he has all the talent and skills and stuff like that. So, the biggest thing for him is just getting more, you know, into like defenses and stuff like that. I think that's what he continues to do.
Then last question, I also wanted to, on Dante, how beneficial has he been as sort of a senior leader for that wide receiver group? What have you seen from him in terms of how they communicate and how it makes their job easier?
Oh, Dante Demas runs that whole receiver group, and he's really a leader for the offense. You know, when things aren't going good, he picks up everybody, and just his work ethic that he brings to the table every day at practice. You know, being first in line, running hard every route, no matter who he's going up against. You know, scout team or good on good. You know, he's always working hard, and I think that's something everyone feeds off of. And like you said, it's a blessing for him to